Well, guys, now here's a real treat. This is a 1/24 scale Action Extreme Series, number 99. I believe this was the 1989 Nascar Camaro driven by Dick Trickle. Now, this was released in 2001, and I guess, as you could say, is a true throwback car. Now, guys, this car is really cool. I mean, these were when NASCAR cars were kind of real cars, not the crap they are today. And this one in this gold metallic finish is by far the favorite that I have in my entire collection. Now, that being said, Dick Trickle is a name that many of you may not remember, but when I give you some trivia facts, you're going to pick up right away. He was the 1989 Winston Cup Series Rookie of the Year at age 48, and we'll get into that in a minute. The NASCAR Cup Series, he had 303 races over 23 years. He had 0 wins, 36 top 10s and 1 pole. His best finish in 1989, his rookie year, was out of 15th. Now, the NASCAR Xfinity Series, he had a best 11th place finish in 1999, 10 years later. In the Xfinity Series, he competed in 158 races over 11 years. He had 2 wins, 42 top 10s, and 7 poles. But guys, here's where it gets really interesting and where things change. Dick Trickle was famous in Wisconsin for his short track racing, as he is the winningest short track driver in history. It's believed that he has logged more than 1 million laps and has won 1,200 races of 2,200 that he raced. That's like over 50%. Pretty good. He won 7 ARTCO championships in 9 years between 1979 and 1987. Bill France Sr. invited Trickle to compete in NASCAR, of which he did, and he had 3 Daytona 500 starts. Now here's a look at the side of this car. I just absolutely love the gold wheels on this thing. It's really cool. And you can see way into the interior as it's completely missing. And guys, there's a lot of interior detail. You see Trickle there on the driver's cabin. The engine bay and the trunk do open in this car, and they are very, very cool. Now here's a look at the engine compartment. I have to hold the hood up because it really doesn't stay up very well. But look at the extensive spark plug wiring that you have in there. And, you know, the air filter looks absolutely phenomenal. One of the best I've ever seen in any car. Now, the fuel trunk is rather small and really hard to get to back there, but it looks just like the ones they do have today. And there's a look at this really cool car from the back. I mean, this really looks like the Camaro that we remember from back in the day. Now, here are the trivia facts about Dick Trickle. Number 1. Dick Trickle was famous for smoking during yellow flags, and there was actually television footage of him smoking, waiting for the race to resume. In the 1990 film Days of Thunder, okay guys, here's where you get to pick up on this. Tom Cruise played the role of Cole Trickle, a homage to none other than Dick Trickle. Sadly, Dick Trickle died in 2013 of a self-inflicted gunshot wound. And that ends the story of this famous short track driver. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. If you have, give me a thumbs up and subscribe.